back to the beautiful world of artistic bake. This is me, Aarti Gupta here, continuing with the bread series, and in this bread series today we are going to bake a beautiful bread recipe known as Hala bread. Hala bread spells with C, but the C is silent in the pronunciation. So it is pronounced as Hala bread. So let's have a look on the ingredients. We require flour, sugar, salt and yeast, a mixture of oil and butter. You can totally use butter or oil, some warm water, sesame seed, and 2 more secret ingredients which will be revealed later while making. To get more info about the Hala bread, stick to the video till the end. So let's begin with the making process. We will start by mixing the dry ingredients. In goes my flour, sugar, salt and yeast. We will mix everything. Start the mixing process. I will start by adding water gradually. I will add half the quantity of water now and I will keep the half quantity aside. So in goes my first secret ingredient, that is the veg mayonnaise. As we are making an eggless version of the Hala bread, we are using mayonnaise as an egg substitute. Start with the kneading. So once our dough starts to come together, now at this stage we will add oil and butter mixture and we will start the kneading process for 5 to 10 minutes until we get a smooth dough, and we will be increasing the speed from medium to high. So let's check. The kneading process of our dough is done. So let's check for the window pane test. So let's stretch the dough. Make a thin film in the center. And here you can see my finger. And a thin film formed. That means our dough is ready to be shaped. Let's take out the dough on a greased surface. We will grease our bowl and keep it ready. Let's shape the dough. Tuck the edges in the center from all the sides. Turn the dough upside down and tuck it in the center by pinching it with the edges of your palm. Now we will place this in the greased bowl for our first proofing. First proofing will take around 45 minutes. So here you can see our dough has beautifully risen, almost tripled in size. So now we will deflate this dough and take it out on our counter. Deflate the air out and knead it for at least of 2 to 3 minutes so that the air gets deflated. So we will dust some flour on the surface and we will do the kneading and we will deflate it completely. So we have shaped our dough into a ball and now we will dust the surface and we will divide the dough into 8 parts. After dividing, shape it into a ball and keep it aside. So we have shaped all the dough into 8 balls. And we have also lined our tray with a silicone mat, and I also have a tray filled with sesame seeds. So now we will cover the other balls and we will work with one ball at a time, and we will shape it into a tube. So now we will dust the surface with flour. We will take our ball and we will press it with our hand and deflate it completely. Dusting is compulsory to define the shape. Otherwise, after proofing, it will get merged. Now we will tuck the one edge firmly with our fingers, and we will repeat this until we get a log. You can see my turn is very firm, and when I am pressing it very firmly. And once you have completed the log, so once you have formed the log, we will dust the surface again and we will roll it, giving an even pressure and spreading it aside, keeping the ends taper and the center thick. So we are making 8-strand challah bread. There is a purpose behind making the challah breads in strands. So before moving ahead and giving you the knowledge about the strands, so here I have my 8 strands and my milk ready. So what I will do is I will apply milk on 4 strands of the bread. So here you can see I have placed my milk washed logs on the sesame seed. I will roll this on the seeds, and I will keep a parchment paper also ready with me. So here my logs are well coated with sesame seeds. So now I will take my parchment paper. So here I have placed my parchment paper. So now what I will do is I will place my plain logs with this. I will place my sesame coated logs also. So here you can see the placement of the bread, how alternately I have placed. Here also you can see. And now once you have completed this shape, now what I will do is this part of the bread will overlap the other one. Now once you have finished this, try to meet the edges. And once you have shaped this, the edges will go beneath. Okay, so now here you can see our challah bread is nicely shaped, and the reason behind shaping it on a parchment paper was I can easily lift my challah bread with the help of a parchment paper and place it on my tray. And now this will go for my second proofing for at least 15 minutes. Till that time period, my oven will get preheated at 200 degrees with both the rods on. So it's been 15 minutes and my dough has risen completely. And now in comes my second secret ingredient. My second secret ingredient is honey. So here we will use honey. So I will mix my honey in the milk. Mix it well. Now we will apply this milk and honey mixture on the strands. So after applying the milk and honey mixture to the bread, this will go inside the preheated oven for 20 to 25 minutes until we get a nice golden brown color on top. Till the time our breads are getting baked inside the oven, let us get some info about the challah bread. Now what is a challah bread? Challah bread is an Israel-originated Jewish bread enriched with egg. which has a slight sweet taste and a soft texture. The dough is been divided into 3, 4, 6, 8 or 12 strands. These strands represents justice, truth and peace. Hala breads are shaped into different shapes. For example, the circle shape of a Hala bread represents the cycle of life or the crown to honor Rosh Hashanah. When bread is served, it is placed in the center of the table as a centerpiece in honor of celebration of Shabbat. Instead of slicing the bread, it is a custom to break off the bread into small pieces and have it. These breads get the golden color with the application of egg yolk on top of the bread. It has been customized or topped with colored poppy seeds or sesame seeds, totally your choice. So that was it about the Hala bread, and till the time we got the info, our Hala bread is also out of the oven, completely baked. You can see the beautiful color of the Hala bread. So once our Hala bread is ready, we will apply a glaze. Now what is a glaze? Glaze is a mixture of honey and water. So we will apply this glaze mixture. After our bread has been glazed, we will cover this with a towel for at least of 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we will take off the cloth and we will remove the parchment paper from the bottom. Now take your Hala bread, turn it upside down. After turning it upside down, you have to knock the backside of the bread and you should be able to hear the knocking sound. That is the sign of your bread getting baked perfectly. Let's have a look on the inside texture of the bread. Isn't it a soft textured, perfect looking Hala bread? Do make it and let me know in the comment section how did it turn out for you. Don't forget to like, share and comment down and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till then, see you in the next video. Bye bye.